This is Greg Troutwine with Maritime Reporter TV, and we're very pleased to be joined here at the International Workboat Show in New Orleans with TJ Tracy of Viega to talk about the Viega product line. Tracy, I am certain that everyone watching this knows the Viega name and the line, but why don't you just give us a quick run through of the Viega line today?
Sure, absolutely. So just to give you a basic idea of what Viega is what we're trying to do is basically take the weld out of the piping side of it now. So what we're ultimately doing is we're pressing the fitting on instead of having to weld or solder or whatever the past use was. So there's a couple things that we're trying to do. We're creating labor, a very reduced labor. We know that it speeds up the time. We know how hard it is now to get welders. And what we also kind of try to get to is that we do from 1/2 inch to 4 inch. But what's important is we want everybody to still use the welders, and still welding is important, but just do those for the larger sizes, right? And then anything smaller, I think we can help you speed up your builds. I think we can add additional margin because we're the labor savings. So that's kind of where we're at. And what we do is we have quite a few different lines of product, right? These are all what we call IPS, which is inch size pipe, for piping really. We have copper nickel, which is NAVC approved. We have stainless, we have carbon, and we have copper. And we have that, again, as I mentioned, from 1/2 inch all the way to 2 inch. We also do tube type, right? So there's CTS and IPS. And the tube type is what we call the CTS. And that's very common, called the Pro Press, which is very popular.
You know, I know that this is a transformational technology. And I've been covering the maritime industry for 30 years, and sometimes transformational technologies are a little slow to uptake. Can you just give us an overview of the acceptance of your solutions and with some insights on where they can be found today?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the good thing and the challenging thing about the new technology that we're bringing, right, is that it's new to the marine side, but it's been very established on everything else, the residential side, the commercial side, the industrial side. So in a way, we've kind of learned from the challenges that we've had in those markets, and now we're bringing the product into the marine market. That being said, we've learned so much, and now we know that we have the ability to sell this product, to service this product, and we know it can withstand the rigors of the marine world.
Okay, so you just pointed out the whole product line. I know the copper nickel line is one of particular interest for the marine sector. What specifically is the value proposition of the copper nickel line for the maritime sector?
The simple thing is it's the least corrosive type, right? So everybody hears about stainless and how stainless is a non-corrosive type of material, but the step above that would be copper nickel. So anything you see in really corrosive worlds, you want to see copper nickel. Okay, so that's really where the copper nickel side comes into play. The really interesting thing is that a really big part of copper nickel, the opportunity and the growth, is on the defense side. And we recently, and we're the only mechanically attached fitting that has NAVC approval. We just recently got that earlier in the year from 1/2 inch to 2 inch size. So that's been a really huge draw for new opportunities, new customers coming in, and it's just really kind of, again, revolutionizing this part of the business.
Okay, well, Tracy, we appreciate that. I see you've been drawing some pretty big crowds here at the Workboat Show, so I hope you have a good show.
Thanks so much. Appreciate your time.
Great.